to the Congo Hour. My name is Trippy. Raina has the evening off. So joining me tonight is Shane Word.
Very good, very
Family,
good.
friend, co-worker, all of the above. He's no stranger to the show. Tonight he has with him his virtuous queens.
The virtuous queens.
And one king, right?
Yes, that's it. Just know.
One king. So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
How's
it going?
Thanks for having us.
Coming out.
Yes.
So Shane, tell me about the virtuous queens and king.
Well, the king is Mr. Duke Toller. You know, he's one of my partners, along with Mr. Collins, who's in the back right now taking pictures of us because he couldn't fit on the couch. And we did, the three of us, we came together because, you know, a lot of these events, everybody does the events individually. And a lot of people say, let's get together and do it, but it never happens. We just got together and say, you know what, let's just do it. So together we pulled our resources together. We pulled all our female MCs and singers that we have, and we put the virtuous queens together. So we have a couple of rappers. We have Janae Lefty, who's an MC.
Yes,
we have Miss Lady A. Is that the name we're going to go by, Lady A? Can we go by that other name that you wrote down? You can't go by that name, the government name. We're going to talk about that. She's the MC. We have Shayna D down there. She's the MC. We have Mr. Duke Toller, who's a producer, track gorilla, photographer, everything. He has many hats. He has the Yankee hat on right now.
All right.
We have DJ Moni B in the back. She's going to be spinning the ones and twos. And we have Jafia Monet. Am I saying that right? That's what I said. Jafia Monet, right? And she's right. She's one to say her name again. She's the singer extraordinaire. So we bring a whole. So we bring a whole production together. It's going to be Saturday, March 18th at the Rose Hill Community Center, and it's going to be an event to not be missed.
So tell me about your events that you've had in the past, and how is this one going to add to that or be different? Or just give us some of your background.
Well, I did the Praise Cafes in the back where we brought people together, gave them a platform to express themselves musically as well as spiritually. So whatever they did, if they sing, rap, act, spoken word, whatever they may do, whatever their God-given talent is, we gave them a platform, and they were able to, you know, present themselves in front of a group of their peers.
Okay.
And this is just pretty much just a concert, you know what I mean? It's the best of the best right now. But the ladies, main thing we're focusing on the ladies, the virtuous queens, like lifting them up. We're going to have ladies on the stage. We're going to have lady vendors. Like I said, we're going to have a lady DJ. It's all about the ladies tonight, you know what I mean? They're all going to have a message to minister to the ladies that come out. And just to everybody that comes out, you know, but right now it's just about the ladies.
And when is the event and where?
Saturday, March 18th at the Rose Hill Community Center, 6 p.m. Doors open at 5:30.
How can people get tickets?
You can see me. You can call the number. You can see myself. You can see Mr. Duke Toller, the track gorilla over there. You can see one of these ladies. If you see any of these ladies out in the street, you can give me a call. My number is 302-276-3188. I'll bring the ticket to you. Ticket's only $10. Small $10 donation.
Okay. So I want to hear from the virtuous queens.
Yes.
Again, welcome to the show. And whoever wants to jump in first, let's just talk about what people can expect when they come on the 18th.
Well, when we come on the 18th, you know, it's a bunch of women coming together, empowering each other, and we're all going to give our stories and our testimonies along with their songs. So you can look forward to seeing something different and being inspired. And
tell us what you bring as an individual to the show.
As an individual, I'm going to bring my...
Are you singing or MC?
Yeah, I'm going to be rapping.
Oh, you're going to be rapping?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
And give us a little taste, or you have to wait?
You have to wait and see. So hopefully that makes you come to the show.
One of y'all, between the five of y'all, somebody's going to give us a sample. So
can I pick?
Yeah, let Shane pick.
Probably going to be somebody wearing yellow, but go ahead, you go first. Who are you and what do you bring?
I'm Lady A, and I'm one of the rappers, and I use my gift just to, you know, really encourage people and uplift people and let them know, you know, that share my testimony as well to bring a message of, you know, just of hope, to let them know whatever the situation is, you know,
How long have you been rapping?
got them. 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Look forward to seeing you or hearing you on the 18th.
Yes.
Who's next?
That'll be me, Shayna D. I'm a rapper as well, and I just want to be able to inspire the youth. You know, that's what we're all trying to do. You know, we all want to get our message out to the youth because they're the, you know, our youth be the ones, you know, to violence and killing. So we just want to get that positive message out there to them.
Okay. All right.
And I'm DJ Monty B. And I think it's the same with everybody said. We just want to give that positive message out there to everybody, especially women.
Right.
You know, that's our main goal. Also, when you come out, you're going to get uplifted. You're going to get a little bit of Holy Ghost. You might be slayed out when you left. Because this one over here, the one coming next, is our praise and worshiper. And she will have you slain. So we look forward to seeing everybody come out and join us.
So when you said, so you're a DJ?
DJ.
Strictly gospel or?
Strictly gospel.
Okay.
I do karaoke too,
All right.
but strictly gospel right
Okay.
now. I also have a radio show, Rhythm and Hip Hop Show. So that's on every Saturday night from WEHA. So, you know.
What time? On Saturday?
7 to 9.
Okay. How can people contact you if they want you to DJ one of their events? You don't have to go
You
through
could
Shane.
contact Shane,
They gotta go
or
through Shane. He's
you
like,
could go through
Take that.
DJ Monty B Booking
okay,
at Gmail.
okay,
All right.
And I'm Jafia Monet, and I'm
Alright.
an inspirational gospel singer, songwriter. Really, what you can look forward from me is just me allowing God to use me. I just want my testimony and my ministry to touch those souls that are crying out in the wilderness right now. And I just want to be used by God.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before you perform, we're gonna it's gonna be a performance. So no little snippets. I want to hear from one of your partners, Shane.
Mr.
Yeah.
Duke Toller.
Yes, God.
Check the road.
Yeah,
Who
my
are
name
you?
is Duke Toller, Shepherd of One Body in Christ. Is a movement started in Chester. You know, a lot of Christian hip hop artists, rappers, singers, praise dancers, bringing it to the streets,
Okay.
the gospel to the streets.
So if people want to get on board, how can they contact you?
Amen. Praise the Lord. Listen, it's DukeToller@gmail.com. That's DukeToller at gmail.com, or Duke Toller at Facebook.com. Get in touch with me.
What kind of talent are you looking for?
Listen, just bring your gift. Just bring it. Just bring it, and then it'll be shaped and molded.
Okay.
Just travel with us.
So for the event on the 18th, are you booked, or can people still be a part of that as far as performing and vendors, or how's that?
Well, if you want vendors, definitely give us a call. We definitely welcome vendors. We're looking mainly for the women vendors, though, but this is about uplifting women all the way around the board. So if you have a business and you want to, promote it, give me a call. Number at the bottom of the screen. We'll definitely make something happen.
Okay, but as far as performers go,
No,
booked,
yeah,
not
we're
for the
both
18th.
performing, right.
Okay, but people can still reach out to
These
you.
5 right here are going to hold it down that evening.
Okay.
We have one opening act, Vessels of Praise, praise dancing team. So we have an opening act for them, but they're going to take over the rest of it.
All
They're
right.
going to keep everybody's eyes peeled to the TV.
So just before we go to break and before we hear this song, we're gonna just give us a recap of where, when, and how they can get tickets.
The Virtuous Queen Tour, Saturday, March 18th, 6 p.m. Doors open at 5:30. Rose Hill Community Center. Please be there. You can see me. You can call me for tickets, 302-276-3188. You can get a hold of Mr. Duke Toller. You can get a hold of Mr. Robert Kelly Collins, or you can get a hold of one of the ladies here, one of the Victoria's Virtuous Queens.
Okay. All right. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see if
Okay,
Get
so
my
if I'm
$10.
going to sing,
Take it home.
everybody going to have to participate here. Can we do that? Can we at least get a little hand clap going? We're going to do that on Shane. Clap your hands, come on.
Yes,
On
hands
beat
on.
now, y'all. Come on.
Oh.
All right, let me start. Y'all got to flow with
Bob
me.
your
Okay?
head.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
What would it profit this woman to gain the whole wide world and lose her soul? No, no. And what would it profit this woman to worry about your opinion? I'm not worried about you. No, no. 'Cause I'm not ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed to praise your name, Lord. I'm not ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed to call on your name. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. What does it profit this woman to gain the whole world and lose her soul?
That's what it is. That's called bars. That's called bars.
All right. So we'll see you on the 18th. Great job. Looking forward to hearing
Amen.
from you all on the 18th. People can get tickets by calling the number that's on the screen. We're gonna give away some tickets. That's whose number is that? That's on the screen now, Shane.
That's my number.
That's your number.
That's how you reach me.
Okay, so we'll give away 5 tickets to the first 5 people who call and leave a message, and how can they win?
Just say one of their names.
Okay.
Give me one of their names.
All right. See if you were paying
And
attention.
if you know who I am already, don't, you know.
Yeah. None of the family members, no friends, have
Right.
somebody who's neutral.
Right.
So call the number 276-3188. Give us one of the performers' names, and you will win 1 ticket, the first 5 callers. All right, thank you all so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Bless you.
All right, thank you. We're going to take a quick break. We're coming back with Pastor D and Joey, my cousin Joey from It's Not Okay, to talk about the gun violence here in the city. All right, welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed our first segment. Again, Raina has the evening off. I'm joined now by some great friends of mine, some great friends to the community. We're just going to have some discussion around the gun violence that's happening in our city. And everybody knows Pastor D. He's going to help me co-host along with my little cousin, Joey from It's Not Okay. His hashtag, it's growing pretty quickly, Joey. Yeah. When did you come up with It's Not Okay?
I come after we lost Marquivas, Ortiz,
right.
Sheldon. As we lost them 3 family members, I remember, hold up, before all that, I remember coming to you and saying, I want to start up something. You said, make sure you take care of everything you got to do before you start something off, because if you're not the solution, you're the problem. But it's kind of sad that it took me that for me to wake up.
Nah, but you did, so.
Yeah, and I think you.
He's like a wise old man.
Yeah, you can't
Pastor
focus
D.
on that.
Was he drinking when
Yeah.
you told him? Might be a moment.
But it's working. It's working.
It's
I got
working.
California, Texas, Florida,
Wow.
New Britain. Like it's not. I'm not the face. It's not okay. We are the face. It's not okay. Anybody you done lost is the face of it's not okay, because that's where the problem comes in. Don't support it's not okay when somebody gets killed. It's proactive. If you don't want it to happen again, support it.
All right. So who are some of your friends you brought with you, Joey?
I got the June right here. June, the man right here. I got
Brother John.
all day.
Welcome to the show, brothers. Appreciate it.
Honored to be here, sir.
Appreciate it. So, Pastor D, you want to?
My brother John is really a bully, and I can confess it now.
Okay.
He beat me up and made me change clothes with him out there in the green room. I want my bow tie in the seat.
That's my bow tie.
Yes, sir.
So, I guess since the beginning of the year, we've just experienced a rash of violence that is kind of
The bodies.
unprecedented.
We're
Yeah,
at 38.
in the city.
Where we at, bro? 38
We got
shootings.
shootings. I
And
think, no,
12. 13
11. We got 11 murders
bodies.
and all them shootings. And this is my biggest thing. Now, nothing to take from the officer's life in the jail riots, and my prayers and condolences to his family and all that.
All right.
But the mayor went out to that.
Right.
Now, we done lost 11 children in the city.
Right.
And people make jokes, oh, you're fine, they're getting all the bodies and money, but what's the price of money if a mom got to pay it? Now, I haven't seen him. I didn't know he was running. I haven't seen him in the city once, and I've been everywhere. Like, it's like, ain't nobody going to speak on it. But it's just, we tired of it.
And therein lies the purpose of my visit to Night Trip and the problem with our city. I'm representing a huge group of mothers and children and people who are mad. They're not saying they're fed up, they're mad. And we are, this is not a Pastor D thing, first of all. We are angry, and we're angry at Mayor Michael Persicki. We're angry with the African-American people who work for him, simply because we are in a crisis condition in our community. And the mayor has an aversion to working with certain people, not just myself. A.J. English the other day and I were standing and speaking, and he was turned away and told that the mayor's not interested in working with him. Well, A.J. English is one of the best we have, and he's good at what he does, but they're not, well, he was told the mayor has someone he has a plan, and the person in charge of that plan is a black man who used to work at one of the country clubs. I'm outraged because I personally hunted Mike down. I apologize for what took place with us years ago on the Hope Commission. I begged Mike, I said, Mike, please, my people, you're not a black man, you raised one, but my people are dying. These are people I know, and it will get worse. And he will look into it. Okay, I waited. Now, Now that we're up, the WDEO called me and said, are you aware that hundreds of calls have gone into the mayor's office? People are calling the station. They are frustrated by not being able to get the mayor to respond. However, he's to come on, and they're mentioning this program that you and the Wilmington Police did and asking about it. I said, well, I can tell you that the mayor doesn't want to reinstate that program, and he won't even talk about it with me. And so I said, honestly, so the mayor reneged on them and wouldn't go. Alan Ludell did the interview anyway, and I gave him the facts. He said, tell me about this group. I did. Tell me what you and Fahim, Captain Fahim of the Wilmington Police were doing. I said, well, we walked 20 people in wanted for murder, took 61 guns off the street, hid out some people until they could go into witness protection. Just so many things at street level, and that's only a part of the program. The roundup that you saw with the kids and the gangs, the ones who were pulled out of that with the Attorney General's office, met with them. One of the kids was in Virginia working and really hadn't done anything. He had changed his life. We fought. So I told him, and he said, well, why wouldn't the mayor or the mayor's chief of staff be interested in meeting with you? And I'm going to say this in fairness to all black people listening. I have sinned against God and my wife, Tripp. You know that. I committed adultery. I've been a weak man in some instances. I've been stronger than other black men in others. And I understand when people get disappointed and things get exaggerated. But all of my children are beautiful. And I never ran from my responsibilities and never hid out. I took the heat. And I never stopped loving our people and fighting for our people.
I think you got to stop bringing that up.
Yeah.
I think that's irrelevant.
Well, this is what's brought up to me. It's really not irrelevant. He was asking me why black leadership are not fighting for this. And I told him, because in my people, and this is something we got to face. I think I apologize to you because I had done it to you. Right here on this TV, I had said something about you that wasn't fair. And we gotta come to a point where we let stuff go, where we forgive one another, where we turn to one another and stop saying one thing on the camera and another thing behind the backs. I wasn't gonna mention this. Yesterday, I had my second heart attack in my life. I'm 59, it was a mild heart attack. The doctors fought with me and made me sign this, Tripp. If you leave the hospital and die, our hands need to be clean. I said, I can't stay. Why? Because hours before that, I had a young man who was about to be murdered meet me at some place at a location. Meet me here, I'm gonna get capped, we're gonna get you in safe. And I told him where to go, and they found him. And if I didn't go and get him, he would be dead. His blood would be on my hands. That's how bad it is out there. And that was the program that we did. So yes, I'm angry. When that interview was at 11 a.m. Friday, and at 4:54, President Hanifa, who I believe Hanifa means well, and I've known the sister a long time. She's a beautiful, good person, but she does things that are hurting us in this struggle. Like at 4:54 p.m., she puts out a press release saying President Hanifa Shabazz and City Council, and I understand she never called for a vote by the City Council. We stand behind Mayor Persicki and the work that he's done in the Wilmington Police Department. Some believe to counter what I had done. But this is the kind of thing that our people are mad about. They're mad at us. They're mad at us not loving. And since you all want to take challenges, I leave you with this challenge. Just walk up to somebody black tomorrow, all over Wilmington. Walk up to somebody and ask them, do you got a minute to love me? Don't ask them for nothing else. Just love me. Don't judge me. Don't look at me. Just and see what that experiment does. So the march on Wednesday, this is not the usual suspects. This is the Mad March. It's taking place Wednesday down at the mayor's office. Mothers are calling them. White folk are calling them. we are angry. And what I like, I copied off of their thing. They have solutions, not no whole bunch of rhetoric, solutions. And I looked at them, and I'm telling you, this will work. The murders will stop immediately.
No, but
they have 5 solutions. I'd like to just read them, and I won't say anything for the rest of the show.
But before you say that, see, now, this is the part that I be having a problem with, because I understand that focus on there, and I dig that, but I don't see not one person, and whoever they are, going to these mothers explaining, like, their kids are gone. I understand the money and the fame.
But they do, brother. No.
I talk to them.
Okay.
I be at their house.
But, beloved, listen to me.
I think, hold on a second.
Listen to me.
Hold on a second, Pastor.
It feels like that to all of y'all. There are a lot of people doing beautiful. Listen, bro.
No, I'm not saying that.
Just hear me. A lot of people, and their pastors, I used to shout on them and didn't know what I was talking about, because it felt like I was the only one going to the corner. It felt like I was the only one. I'm the one that went to his mother. But guess what? Pastor Curry be around here with people's moms. It's a lot of people that don't do what we do, but they do that. And we've got, just hear me, we gotta stop saying, and I had to stop saying, I don't see people, it's so much going on good. People are hurting so bad, and somebody is doing exactly what you do. Somebody's doing exactly what I do. The problem is, we are all the little people. But the ones with the fox furs and the grants and the this and the that, they are not interested in that. So when we get up off of each other, when we think just possibly somebody out there is doing something, and then, and only then, will we come together. But I'm telling you, there are, I know where you're at, because I was the first big mouth joker up here, and the old ladies loved me, and they would call me their sons and stuff, and guess what? They hardly even speak to me now. So we have to stop. I don't want you to go through what I go through. I don't want you to be blackballed and not spoken to and not work with, because they think that you think that you're the only one doing something.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see,
You got to be careful not to get caught up in who's doing what, because everybody's doing something. Whether it's people on the grassroots level, whether it's a teacher, whether it's people in politics. Everybody is doing something in a different lane. So I don't want you to get caught up in, well, this person isn't doing that, so they must not be contributing to the cause.
I did 300 funerals, and it felt like I was the only one. I don't know how many Pastor Curry done did, Pastor Walnut Street, Beeman, and I really felt alone.
Hold on, Pastor.
Is that how you're feeling?
Listen, this is my thing. My fight ain't your fight. My fight ain't nobody else's fight. It's not okay. That's where I feel I need to be at. This is what, because people say murders, but then on them murders, it's families. When families, they have names. Now everybody get caught up in when it was voting time. Oh man, vote for me. I'm in your family, holding babies and everything. Whether black or white, people was getting killed out here, and not to, like you said, everybody has their own sins. Everybody has their, and I'm far from long shot, like not idealism, whatever. But it's I get caught up when we put all this focus, the same amount of focus that we put on them not doing for us. Why can't you put that focus on us just doing for us?
And that's I'm sorry. That's exactly what I was sitting here thinking. We have to get back to self-governing ourselves. You know what I mean? We have to create a community again. We've completely lost our sense of community. And I understand what Pastor D is saying, going to the powers that be. But at some point, I have to hold Joey accountable. I have to hold Brother John accountable, because we live in the same neighborhood. You know what I mean? I can't go to Mike Brzezinski. I can't go to powers that be. You know, and that's what you're good at. So that's what.
So when you say that, when you say we have to get that community back, give me an example of how you're gonna do it.
About how?
Yeah, how you gonna do it? So if somebody out there listening can see, okay, this is what I can do.
First things first. Get to know your neighbor.
Okay.
Get to know your neighbor.
How can they do that?
I've lived on my block for like 12 to 14 years now, and I don't know everybody on my block.
So what you gonna do to get to know?
There's things that we can do as a group. We can do like neighborhood block party, block barbecues, things that we can do that we can bring people out so they can get to know each other. So they know that my neighbor is not, scheming on my house when I go away for the weekend. You know what I mean?
Depending where you're at.
Right, yeah. But we need to. Oh no, we need to have a sense of community. We've completely lost our sense of community.
Here's our problem, and you're right.
Go ahead, Brother John.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah,
I just want to add two things,
Okay.
Brother Tripp. Watching the drama of traditional leadership in our community, it's not just Wilmington. You know, I played basketball, and there are a lot of all-stars. And there are some teams filled with all-stars, but they don't have a winning record. And at a certain point in a professional athlete's career, the individual accolades cease to be important.
Right.
And they'll get traded. They'll be like, you know what, I don't even care about, I just want to win. And I'm praying that in this city, as my brother said, Pastor D, there are a lot of all-stars. If you just step back and look at Wilmington, you have all-stars in the nonprofit world helping our people. The Alex Englishes of the world. You got a lot of all-stars, and we feel we're all-stars. And many of us are still trying to get them individual awards. But at a certain point in our development, with what's going on, it was going on with a black mayor.
Right.
When are we going to say, man, you know what, the individual awards are good, but Brother D, I want to work with you. You know, I know how to score 40. I can score 40 anytime, but I know in order to win, I got to subordinate my game for the good of the whole. And it hurts to watch black leadership.
Right.
Because we always come back to this point. Murders, we blame each other, white folk help us. Another murder, we blame each other, white folks help us. It becomes redundant. We must depend on God and ourselves, and one of the things we're trying to do with the help of God this year in the nation under Student Minister Robert is to set up conflict resolution centers.
Right.
Every side of town, we need we need a beef hotline. Now, other cities have it. Where's the currency with brothers like yourself where they can call this hotline and know that, man, look, I know so-and-so ready to shoot so-and-so for $300.
Now stop right
and
there.
we can get
These are
I'm
mothers.
praying that.
No, stay here.
Yes,
These are mothers who don't know the street like we do. Their fourth recommendation, a violence prevention hotline.
Come on.
Confidentially monitored by people from the hood.
Come on.
How did they come up with the exact same idea that he said? This is in contradiction to what you said. Actually, your struggle is my struggle.
Yeah.
Just hear what I'm saying. I'm not, your struggle is my struggle. Your method may not be my method. And let me tell you something else. None of us are original. What you're talking about, financial independence, Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X. What you're talking about, black communalism and community love, Dr. Martin Luther King. What you're talking about, not, you know, it's not okay, Nelson Mandela. What I'm talking about, Stokely Carmichael. Our history is rich. The difference is they loved one another. If we don't forgive one another, I'm talking about black folk, let it go. The beef ain't worth the blood in the street. We could stop it tomorrow. Stop sarcastically eating one another up. Stop ignorantly saying things about one another. It has come to a point where we are flesh-eating, cannibalistic people, and we're eating one another's flesh. It's not worth it. I realized yesterday in that hospital that I ain't got that kind of time. Them brothers that revolted down at Smyrna, that was me in 1970s. That was me that set the thing on fire. I still got stitches from when them busting the head. It hurts me to read the paper, and they say, well, this judge is going to investigate. You got Wolfie out here, you got me out here, people that know the system and know what is needed. Everybody want to deal with them. But when we love one another, the best of us, when we love one another, I had to apologize to this man. We know people's personalities in the community. Trippy is known. I mean, you be around in 2 seconds, Trippy gonna make you laugh. You understand? Trippy gonna try to lift you up. He ain't gonna give you no money. But you see what I'm saying.
I second that.
I don't second that. You look out for me.
He ain't
So
gonna
say
finance
my name.
your dream.
Ain't me,
But
brother.
he'll show up, buy a couple tickets, and give them away on
But
the
see,
show.
I know, but even that part, all right, no, see, and I remember that, and it's my cousin, I remember that. But my thing is, You got his phone number. It didn't have to go for everybody to see. We men, bam, hello, what's up?
Guess
You
what?
got a problem?
We've been working together behind the scenes. We've been working together. You've been working together. Now what we must do is remind those in leadership how to love black people. We stop needing people's permission to love ourselves. Somebody, a white man, sent into the newspaper, well, what they need to do is, don't nobody want to hear nothing from that ex-convict, really? Well, if that's the way you feel, sir, fine. But when white girls in the suburbs of Wilmington wanted to get off of heroin because they were dying in record number, Mike Persicki opened up the riverfront. I went down there and started Heroin Hurts because they were hurting. You love us when you need us. So what we got to do is tell everybody the big secret that ain't no secret. Love covers a multitude of faults. If we would do that, I guarantee. So this march, this ain't going to be march as usual. You know, somebody sent me a message, you know, thinking I was organizing it. Everybody want to march with you, a brother. I love him. I'm not going to call his name and say anything negative about him. And if anybody says anything negative to you out there about me, please don't hate them. Please love them. Nobody need to be marching with you. They can come with me Saturday. I ain't even done nothing. I don't want to fight. I can't fight no more, I don't think. But I don't want to fight.
Right.
I don't want to hate. I'm tired of people just love. And that's why I'm showing up. And guess what? You're going to be surprised when you get down there because the people, they're younger than all of us.
And that's true.
They're mad. You understand? J Street was disrespected in front of me the other day out there. This man, J Street, Trippy was there. Our city council members, the brother, the council, they were there. And this lady talked to J Street like this man quoted the child protection laws to the letter because Jay has been our hero in that vein for years. When we do not demand respect for our elders, then we can cuss out our own mothers. When we don't stand with those that have the expertise in a particular area, we make ourselves vulnerable. So I urge you, get this information. I'll be at the march. I'm going to, because I'm angry with Mike. I don't believe that Mike Persicki cares. I
agree.
I don't believe he cares one bit about the blood running in the street. And if he does, and all that gibberish about jobs and if the CDC give us some money, I'm past all that. Be grown up. Herman Holloway said it, I believe, earlier. If you don't have the guts to forgive something and get past, so you know, if I hurt your feelings or if I said, so if you don't have the guts to get past that, you never should have ran for office because I'm your constituent too.
We got a couple minutes left, so I want the three of you to.
Yes, I'll just end with this, my brother, and listening to you. You know, this mayor is not a dummy. He won calculating on our disunity. And he knows, and he's banking on our continued disunity on the political level. So I'm feeling you, brother, but if we got to be careful because we have a window to get it right. And if we don't, the youth that's in the hood right now, man, they're going to rise. And they are looking at the leadership in our community and our failure to serve them. They may not know the intricacies, what goes on with the struggles, but they watching. And if we're not careful, man, the young brothers that are killing each other now, they're going to rise up and kill the so-called leaders in our community who they feel have not served them. So this mayor, he wise. So was Trump. And you know what? If Trump don't like us, if the mayor don't like us, so what? So what? My grandmother said, this ain't the first time we had white leadership that didn't love us, but we did a lot. And I almost think it's a blessing we got Trump because he may be able to do what Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Jesse Jackson, Minister Farrakhan couldn't do, and that's unite us. Because when Trump won, when I was in the hood, even the crackheads is concerned. They trying to get it together. Yeah, man. It's getting real now. So let's stop playing. I'm feeling you, and I'm praying that our leadership drop the ego You got a lot of, you know, won your All-Star Awards. Let's come together and let this thing work, man, because the hood is rumbling. And those of us who are the non-traditional leaders, we're going to do what we got to do, because God going to raise new leadership. If
and
we
I hope
can't
they will
get
give
it
us
now.
a chance to give them 5 recommendations, because they're really good. Something as simple as the mayor, by executive order, right now, tomorrow, can declare the violence in Wilmington a city health crisis.
That's right.
Immediately.
Get the
The
funding.
state has to coordinate with St. Francis, all the other places that have places for people on pills and stuff. Just that declaration, which one of them? I mean, we vilified Dennis Williams. They vilified, crucified him for the amount of bodies that were on his watch. They are well over that with Mr. Persicki, and he's telling us who he's not going to work with, who he's not going to meet with. We need this to be declared a health crisis or health emergency.
Joe, did you want to say a few words before we?
All I say is I don't support Trump. And second off, Mother's Day weekend, that Saturday before Mother's Day, come out. It's for the mothers that have lost their children to gun violence. Come out. It's free. Moon bounces, all that. But it's going to be that Saturday for Mother's Day.
Saturday.
Where's
Look
it
in
gonna be?
Canada's Speaking Park.
Okay.
I got Wayne helping me out. I got a couple from Black Lives Matter, Key, Cease Violence. I got 302 Guns Down, Family Matters, Kimberly, my family, Trippy Congo, gonna pay for everything, so we straight.
Let's go to break. Put that last part. Somebody.
James Shepard. I can't forget James Shepard. He worked way out there at Franklin Mills, tutoring the kids. Salute you, brother. But yeah.
June, did you want to say a few words?
I'm just happy to be here with these brothers. We sitting on the couches with. I just hope we can all open our lines of communication.
I agree.
For all of our groups, we all have our groups. We all have our things, our specialties, and things that we are focused on.
Right.
I think as a coalition, we can move forward. We can self-govern Wilmington ourselves. We don't need Brzezinski and so on and so forth. We need to self-govern ourselves so we can move forward.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. We definitely have to do what you just said, June. We have to form that coalition, but we can't let a system that is set up to destroy us get away with it either. Absolutely. So it has to be. We have to do it from both angles. We got to do it within ourselves, and we got to attack that political system that is set up to destroy us.
And that's why we have the Trippy Congos
So
and Pastor D's.
We definitely got to continue.
And the Joey Harrisons. Follow me on
All right, we're
Instagram.
good.
Like, Twitter, Joey Harrison.
You know where we can start? Does everybody here know how to get in touch with each other?
Yes, sir.
I have my card in my pocket.
And start this right here.
Yeah.
You got
phone
to
right here.
exchange numbers.
And
my
my
phone
brother
right
Can I have a
called me
minute?
to be here.
Can you give me a minute to love me?
I got 10 minutes.
I don't want you loving me. The rest of it.
I can't love you. Nigga, give some love, y'all. Oh, you want to hug me? Look,
You have a minute to love me.
We're gonna take a
I'm
break.
because I can't with the microphone.
And I'll be right back with our funeral announcements. I appreciate it, fellas.